Hi everybody, this is the baseball fight, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion. Your host, Hard, and welcome back to the baseball fight. I hope you like this video. Hit that subscribe button. So we're going to talk about Yoshinobu Yamamoto. I got his name right at the moment. But before we get into that, and because there's some kind of stories about who he's been meeting with today and really the last couple of days, let's talk about Shohei Ohtani. Now, Shohei Ohtani, obviously, the Mets did not talk to him. He did not want to talk to the Mets. The word is that the contract details have come out. The Dodgers are paying him $2 million over the next 10 years. So they're going to pay him $20 million over 10 years, and $68 million is going to be deferred. Outrageous. How do you get away with that shit? That ain't right. I'm sorry. That's messed up, in my view. So you can have a payroll, folks. You can have a payroll of guys on your team making $2-3 billion and just basically cheat the system. I'm sorry, I don't think that's right. But let's talk about Yamamoto. I have a video on Ohtani on the other side, on the baseball hut too, at some point, comparing him, doing a little compare and contrast of him and Babe Ruth. Not even close. So, as you know, I've been following this channel, doing a lot of videos on Yamamoto. And every video I give you a little detail about what's going on. I think everything in this is a big deal because he will determine a lot of teams' fate. He is a guy that has been the best pitcher in Japan the last 3 years. He's won the MVP there. He's won the equivalent to Cy Young Award there. He's going to get a massive contract. And he is a better pitcher at this rate than Blake Snell. Blake Snell is a guy that's had 2 years, and the rest of it's been mediocrity. But Yamamoto is 25 years old. He is going on the market at an opportune time. Some team will give him a massive contract. We might be talking about maybe $400 million for 10 years. 8 to 10 years. I mean, that's kind of what I'm looking at, $400 million. Maybe they defer it. Some team will be smart and defer it. But we'll see. But the news has been sort of coming out a little bit about who he's meeting on, I guess, Sunday. He met with the San Francisco Giants. He's meeting teams in California. Teams are going to him in California. He met with the Giants. On Monday, he met with the Yankees. George Steinbrenner. I'm all right. He met with Hal Steinbrenner, and I guess Brian Cashman. They had Tanaka and Hideki Matsui with him. Did they bring Arabu with them? I don't know. But he's meeting with the teams. Obviously, the Mets met him a couple of weeks ago in Japan. Steve Cohen flew to Japan to go meet with him and meet with his family. And they had a lunch, and they talked over things. I don't know if there's going to be another meeting. Because obviously the Mets are very quiet now. There's no leaks that come out of the Mets now like there used to be with the Wilpons. So you have a situation, and like I said, every video I give you on him, I give you a little bit more of what's going on. I would think that he's going to meet with other teams. Probably going to meet with the Blue Jays, maybe the Tigers, the Red Sox, the Cubs. All the big market teams are in on him. The Rangers, the Astros. I expect every team to be in on him. That's a big team. A team that's willing to spend money and willing to do the right thing to help their fan base. Somebody wrote to me saying, why are you fixated on the money? You get fixated on the money because that is a indication that your team is willing to commit, not just the resources to put a good team together, but also to go the extra mile. Okay? And that's the one thing you learn about a team that spends money. They're willing to do more, do everything they can to win. Okay? To me, in my view, I don't think the Rays do enough. Someone said, well, the Rays are good every year, but they're not committed 100% to winning. If they were, they'd spend the money to bring in big players. Same thing with the A's. That's been the problem with the A's. They're not committed totally in winning. In my view, in my opinion. So that's why it's important that you know how much your team is spending. And the Mets have spent so much money over the last, 3 off seasons. no one can be mad at the dedication of Steve Cohen and this ownership group. But Yamamoto is important because the Mets needed another starter in here. They were bad with the starting pitching last year. Max Scherzer was a disaster. Verlander was missed in the beginning of the season. Mets got very little production out of the rotation. So they need to bring in as many good pitchers as they can. He is a linchpin to the Mets offseason. Mets don't get him, we're going to be in trouble, because that is something I think they thought that they were going to get. But the money's not an object. With Steve Cohen, I wouldn't think. I will continue to do videos on Yamamoto because I think it's very important. I'll try to get a video on him on to you every day. So you want to hit that subscribe button. I'll give you a little bit of everything. And the picture is, this is one of the best pitchers in the world. The Mets need to sign him because they sign him. He's an ace. This guy is an ace of a major order. So it's very important that they sign him, lock him up, and that's it. Hopefully this will happen. Hopefully before Christmas. But we'll see what happens as the week progresses. I'll keep doing videos on him. So hit that subscribe button if you want to know what's going on with him, with the New York Mets, and really with all the teams. So thank you for watching this video. And of course, please subscribe to Baseball Hut, and I'll see you later.